Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play King's Bounty 2. So last time we finally managed to enter the Mage factory, explore the small part of it. Today I would like to explore a lot more. We have 3 quests, actually 4 quests here, and there's also a lot of fighting ahead of us. The trial should be a fight. Now find Lindsay, we can't progress until we kill the golems that blocked our path. There is another fight here. Actually, is this the fight with the golems? This might be the fight with the golems, hard to say. Yeah, defeat the golems. Okay, so at least 2 fights for this episode. I wouldn't be surprised if there were even more. Because the golems, at least the sentry golems, are not immune, but highly resistant to fire damage. I also said I would have to change the army composition, which I did, so this is what we're gonna be fighting with. I still kept the firehand golems because those are our main tank, and I honestly don't really have anything to replace them with. Plus, actually I'm not sure about the other golems, if they are also resistant to fire or not. Hopefully not, so that the fire golems will be able to do at least something. But the rest of our units are now ice elementals. There is no resistance to cold damage on the other side, so the wave of cold should be quite effective. Plus the range damage is not fire. I am using the sentry golems here as well. Their electric arrow is actually, for some reason, it seems like physical damage. So I'm not sure why, but hey, as long as it's not fire, I'll take it. Plus, it's our secondary tank, and then I'm also taking the Spirits of Light in. They are unfortunately vulnerable to magic, but since this doesn't seem to be magic damage, the vulnerability should not be a problem, and a Ray of Light should be quite effective against the sentry golems. That's magic damage, and sentry golems have pretty low elemental or magic resistance. So hopefully this composition will be able to get through those golems quite easily. Also, since we got the level up last time, I spent some talent points, so I invested 1 more point into Order Balance. I think we want to take this to level 3, and I will probably take Power Balance to level 3 as well. And I invested into level 3 Magic of Earth and Ice, which allowed me to upgrade Torpor, probably our most used spell, to maximum rank. It cost me 130-ish mana for the upgrade. Now it's 21 mana to use, so quite expensive, but it slows down the whole enemy army, so that's gonna be a huge advantage. And I think already in this fight we'll really feel the difference. Okay, so that's all the changes that I made. I think we can jump into the fight. How many of these? Actually, one more thing. I want to check if they have anything special on rank 3. Not really. And they are actually vulnerable to magic. Okay. Vulnerable to magic but resistant to fire. But only 25 resistance. The sentry golems, I think, have 50. And this is impenetrable. Ranged attack damage. Oof. Okay. But they're pretty slow, so hopefully we'll be able to control this. Worst case scenario, we just summon some golems that will take these guys for a bit. That's a huge map. So how do we do this? I think we want to start it on this side. So dwarves... come on, dwarves in the back. You two in front. Move. You have 362, have 300 hit points, but I think these guys are a bit more vulnerable. So something like this, maybe? It's not great, but I think I will cast the Sphere for Cold or whatever it's called here. Hit these two, hopefully. Use the Spirits of Light here. That should be one kill. So reduce the numbers. Ideally, if everything goes as planned. Oh, I actually. Oh no, I thought that these guys had fire arrows. Never mind. That's a different ability. I'll just try and see what happens. Good thing is that we can cast Torpor before they can do anything. And now... How the hell do they have fire vulnerability? From what? That's weird. And unfortunately, this didn't change the turn order quite enough. Well, let's start it. That. This is probably too loud. Can I go to settings and maybe decrease the sound a little bit? Yeah, that's not enough. I'll still have the ice elemental, so maybe I'll cast it here. That's not doing anything. Wave of Cold, that's how it's called. So I'll be able to kill only one. I thought it will be way more effective. Yeah, we are not doing this without losses, there's just no way. Maybe now when they are frozen, it would slow them down even more. At least this one got slowed down even more. But I have a feeling now it's gonna hurt. Yep, that was bad. There goes one elemental. I can't afford to lose both of them, so I have to be careful. We wouldn't be able to replace them. So how fast are you? Can't really do anything. I can't hit these guys. There we go, additional turn. So at least this stack won't get a shot. And that was the rank 3 stack. There are two. This is rank 3, this was rank 3, this one is not. So this one is slightly less dangerous. And now we're gonna... Also nearly not as much as I expected. Crit. It was a crit, but not a kill. How are we gonna do this? I think I will have to summon some more frontline. So you can hit them. Don't have to worry about these guys that much. Yeah, I'm gonna move them here and let them tank the iron golems for as long as possible. And if we could kill a whole stack, that would be nice, but it probably won't happen. I think we'd have to get an extra turn now. Nope, didn't happen. Just keep hitting them. I think he should not be able to hit the ice elementals now, and these two hopefully won't be able to hit them either. We'll have to shoot the clay golems. Let's see. Am I right? Or they can do that, that's fine. Yep, that's what we wanted. Okay, dwarves. Dwarves unfortunately can't hit these sentry golems. So I think we'll just immobilize this pack. And you can't do shit until you get your reload. I don't think I want to move forward. Maybe I could move here. Okay, I could attack here, but that would just hurt me. Do I have to move forward? Probably not. Let's just stay here. And why the hell are you so slow? Did we get shocked? Can we get haste somewhere? One, two, three. I'm not sure. It should negate, I think. No, it doesn't negate the shock, unfortunately. Damn it. Well, let's start with that. If I moved here, I'll still be able to hit, but the sentry golems won't be able to hit me. By me, I mean the first elemental. That's fine. You are still slowed. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, that's not worth it. At least not yet. Let's wait. I'll take that. I was thinking, oof, no. Oh, it wasn't quite as much damage as I expected. So I could attack here. I would lose my my clay golems, but that would burn the counter attack of the pack, and then I could send in the spirits. Is that worth it? I think it is. And somehow the clay golem survived. Okay, so you did a good job tanking the damage, so we can go again, kill another one. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I was hoping you'd kill 3. But that's fine, we still move before they do. Checking if there's any reason to cast anything. Probably not. At this point I don't want to spend any more mana unless I have to, and the only thing that I would do is to make sure this ice elemental doesn't die, so potentially I may cast the heal, but at this point I don't think that will be necessary. So we can't shoot. We'll just keep hitting this stack. Is this gonna do more damage? Not really. Nice crit. Yeah, that's fine. If I moved here... Really? I can't do anything to be able to attack the sentry golems? Eh. Okay, so this... If we got lucky, we'd be able to kill them, but now we are taking counterattack from only one of them, so it doesn't really do anything. Do I want to move? Probably not. Can move next turn. Come on, die. There we go. You can attack from here. Let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. So in the end, all we've lost was one frost or ice or whatever it is, elemental. I was hoping that I'll be able to somehow do this without losses, but it's okay. I spent a lot of mana on this though. So make sure we get that elemental back. Ice elemental, I have to remember the name. Because on next level we should be able to use 3 of them, and that's all that we currently have available, so I can't afford to lose the whole stack. 5600 gold isn't bad, 32 mana, not great, but I'll take it.
I figured I'd see you here, but I didn't expect I'd have to save your necks. What did you do this time?
We wanted to awaken the golems so they could protect us. Harvey tried it without a tabula. As you can see, it didn't work out. I shouldn't have bothered. We didn't find anyone, not up there, not here. The voices we heard were a figment of the imagination.
Are you sure? My information is that the Mage factory survivors fled to the mines to hide.
Really? Well, that does make sense. There are monsters roaming around the main entrance. I've never seen anything so terrifying. Perhaps they sense the living people inside and are lingering beside the bars like ravenous hounds. Thankfully, they can't enter. Those bars are heavy.
I think I can imagine what creatures you're talking about. I'll deal with them. Meanwhile, you'd better leave while the leaving's hot.
No way. I came here to find Lindsay, and I'm not going anywhere without her. She might still be here with the other survivors. Are you heading for the mines? Let's do it together. If you defeat those monsters, I'll open the entrance for you. You can't do it by yourself. If you need help, talk to Harvey. Maybe he can awaken the golems to help you. I'm sure he won't fail a second time. Or Rato here. He knows a passage to the mines that bypasses the main entrance. Handy, right?
Very well, Master. Let's search for Lindsay together. Just don't poke your nose into anything unless I say so, okay?
Fine. So we have help. Really? To get finesse points, we have to go around. I kind of wanted to fight whatever is in front of the entrance. Is it this guy? I want those points, so...
Thank you. I thought I'd never get out of here alive. You'll get us out of here, won't you? Alive?
Perhaps. I need to get to the mines first. You know a way, don't you?
Of course. The elevator behind my back leads to the old entrance. It's over there, in the quarry. It doesn't need magic, but it does need to be repaired. I said from the start that we should go that way, but Norman wouldn't budge. Nearly got us killed, too.
What are you waiting for? Go ahead and repair it.
Not as easy as that, I'm afraid. I need to assemble and launch the mechanism, and all the operating parts were pilfered. Someone from the workers' quarter took the old lever. I used to see the kids playing with it across the street from the stables. It's probably still there. The miners took the chain to use in the well, and the new sprocket is in the foundry. Somewhere around the forges.
Come on and collect these items. I'll accompany you.
Whoa, no can do. Who knows what's roaming out there? Please, you take care of it. I'll wait for you here, okay?
So we should be able to get all of those parts. It shouldn't be a problem. Who are you? No one. Is there anything for us to pick up? Some mana perhaps would be great. There is mana. There is something here. A scroll. Fourth entry to the diary. So arrived the night of the ritual. Dupont's men brought some special mana crystals. I've never seen anything like them. I thought there would be a grandiose ceremony, chanting and the like. Instead, one of the new arrivals simply started reading aloud from their book. Others performed magic. Lindsay was listening with tears in her eyes. Her husband Norman wasn't there. It seems she was hiding her involvement from him. And then it truly began, a portal or a tear in reality. I don't know the correct magical term. In verse, I would have written that the world was wounded and cried out in pain. Would Dupont like that, I wonder? And from this wound poured the beasts. Okay. Let's not go there yet. Definitely could use the mana. 200 at this point is really nice. We will have to reapply all of the buffs from scrolls. I have to remember that before the next fight. Can we go this way? Nope, that's blocked. There is a chest. Please give me more mana. Thank you. What is Spirit Sphere? Probably useless, right? Spirit Sphere. Yep. There is another fight. And there's a waypoint. Good. Damn, this place is huge. Looking for a snakebite survivor for the purpose of researching an elixir. Those displaying fresh bite marks will be rewarded for gold pieces. Ask for remedies. And Mage Factory Times Issue 2. Last week, our factory was honored by a visit from Royal Councillor Montier. He spent time observing our new workshops, Elixir and Amulet, and our protective talisman studio. The Councillor's attention was also drawn to the golems. We showed several golem demonstration matches with various weapon techniques. With such warriors as these on board, I am sure we can easily repel any encroachments from our neighbors, noted the Councillor. Mr. Montier also announced that Baron Dupont's famous theater troupe is going to visit our Mage Factory. The day ended with a gala dinner where the Councillor shared some memorable toasts. Hurrah to the Mage Factory and Councillor Montier. Okay. Anything here? Well, let's check what this fight will be. Oh, those are... Ah, that's the entrance to the mines. Okay, so we want to avoid this. Maybe I actually don't mind. I really don't like the void garbage. This will be... I still don't remember these monuments, what they give us. Experience 75. Okay, so we don't want to go this way. Let's check the rest of this plaza. Nothing left. Now, what about the staircase? Wait, this is... No, this is not the side that we came from. Right? Where is it? Actually, it probably is. I'm confused. This is where the NPCs are. Oh, so after the fight, we somehow got teleported to the other side of the plaza. Okay, fine. Is there anything here then? Trophies of War, I'll definitely take that. That's the... I'm not sure if it's double, but definitely more rewards for another 3 fights. And Fracture. Oh, that might be new. I'm not sure. Oh, we do have Fracture. Okay, so there seem to be only 2 exits out of here, plus the staircase that we used to enter. And we need to go this way. I hope I didn't miss anything. Another quest book, so as usual, if you want to read it, please pause the video. What is this? Master Didier. I write this missive in case my life is ended before next we meet. There is fierce fighting here, but I am unsure who is the enemy. I entrusted the tabula to the most loyal citizen I know, a man devoted to the crown with all his heart, the city barber. He knows where to hide it. I must inform you that someone tried to steal the tabula. I do not know who ordered the deed, but I am inclined to suspect artisan spies. I shall curse them unto my final hour. I hope these words reach you in time. I have done all I could to protect the kingdom's secrets, and my conscience is clear. May my descendants know my name. Your servant S. Why is no one signing the letters with their
assistant of his is one
names?
smart fellow. I'll have to find the barber's sign.
More mana? We definitely take that. Almost back to 1500. There is another pouch. Did I forget anything, by the way? Nope. Stone button.
I'm doing pretty well so far.
Okay. What happened? Fifth entry to the diary. It is worse than siege or fire, many times worse. The city was consumed with bedlam. The people were blackened one by one. Terrible winged creatures glided through the streets easily like birds. The guards have fled. The few brave men remaining were murdered and drained. Only a Lithian managed to keep his reason and honor amidst this insanity. The old Mage factory worker activated the sentry golems and they started battling the monsters. Some folks fled to the mines with a Lithian. I think. Norman was there too. We might have escaped with a few of the craftsmen. Best not return to the square. The golems guarding the mine entrance attack anyone they see. Looks like Lithian activated their most aggressive behavior mode. Yep, I learned that. More mana. Is there anything else here? Nope. Don't want to miss any scrolls especially, because it seems that these quests here are progressed through reading scrolls. What was that? More experience. And another book. So it's another quest book. So as usual, pause the video please if you need to. Oh, there are more buttons. Okay. So we probably have to push all of them before something interesting happens. Mage Factory Times Issue 3. Since the beginning of this week, Baron DuPont's legendary theater troupe has been performing at our glorious Mage Factory. The company will perform classic masterpieces such as Bertrand and Alois and Prince Amelet. Prince. I'm thinking if it has anything to do with the previous games, but I don't think that I've heard this name before. As well as new melodramatic studies by the Baron himself. Guest star Ulrika von Bock from Riggern plays the beautiful Alois. She is also incredibly playing all the other main female roles. What is your mission? We asked the Baron. Our mission is to unite those who are ready to be united, replied Mr. Dupont mysteriously. Well, that really gives us all something to think about. Tickets can be purchased from our impromptu box office at the Old Tannery. Performances are held every day at sunset. 3 cheers for the arts and our Mage Factory. Blah, blah, blah. There is another button.
Did it work?
Oh, it did work. Something happened. Let's see. Tabula, there we go.
Here is the priceless tabula.
Now, is that something that we could use ourselves before we return it? This is the tabula, right? Okay, we can't. Didn't they say something about chain being in the well? The one that we need for the repairs. Wait, did I forget to talk to someone? I probably have to talk... Oh, I have to talk to this guy? I thought that he wasn't interactable before. Well, let's talk to him now then.
Need me to awaken the golems?
You failed miserably last time, and barely escaped death to boot. Why do you think you'll succeed this time?
How could I know they'd act up? We knew both the awakening glyphs and the correct mantra. We did everything right. It was only later that I remembered we also need a tabular of Tincid Dungeon.
A magic circuit connecting spell logoi to awaken the golem's consciousness? It used to have another name.
Yeah. With the correct tabula, I could awaken the whole courtyard, no trouble. You'd have an entire golem army.
Suppose I agree to this crazy plan of yours. Where do I find the tabula?
If only it were that easy. The young and lively golem master Didier and his assistant owned a tabula once. Didier left for Marcella, but the assistant stayed behind. I'd bet my boots he hid the tabula, but I have no idea where. I can't believe it!
No, I didn't want to give it to him.
You found it!
I'll let you tinker with it for a while, but I'm going to need it back later.
I only need it for a couple minutes, not to worry.
Is it the vendor now?
You mentioned something about a golem army.
Well, what can I do? I tried everything but smashing the tabula over their fat clay heads. Nothing doing. They're out of mana, every one of them. These ones were the last of the batch, so they're a bit more lively. The rest are completely spent. I'm so sorry. I failed you too.
One golem is better than no golems. Let's go see what we can do.
Okay. So now if I attacked the Void army directly, I would have some help. A bit disappointing, I thought that he might have turned into a unit vendor. Oh well, we don't need this. Also, I should probably get rid of these units again and switch back to the fire build. Just in case we randomly trigger a fight somewhere, I want to have the strongest army available. More mana, perfect. Don't do that.
I wouldn't have liked to have been here that night.
Knight's Shield, that might be equipable. Knight's Shield. Stop making that noise. I don't like it. Okay, so that's the lever. And another diary entry. I wasn't going to write further, but yesterday I couldn't find any more food in the ruined pubs. I did find this old schematic scroll. I will continue to tail on their blind signs to distract myself. Bowl, Chrysanta, and a few others hit at guns. He himself is not alive anymore. Why is there a question mark? I haven't seen him in any case. Oh, okay, so they don't know if he's alive or not. Almost no one slept. Some guarded the entrance. I talked through the night with Chrysantha. She has a beautiful face. I didn't notice that before. At dawn, she dozed off on my shoulder. Why now? How do I get through? I need to go there, I think. Wait, is there another? This is the entrance, so I'm pretty sure we can't go this way. Did I miss an exit from the plaza? So here I would go back to the entrance. What is this? We probably need to go back. Okay, almost there. There it is. So that's a sprocket gear. Now we need the chain, right? And... oh, now when we are here, may as well return the tabula. So can't go this way. So to get the last bar, we definitely have to go down again. So who wants that thing? You? Nope. This guy? Yeah.
Here's the tabula. A rather exquisite one, too.
Have you read it? The formula is a valuable secret, but not everyone knows how to read it. Yeah, what am I blathering about? Thank you so much for your help. You're my savior.
Nothing but words. That's about what I expected.
What did we get? 2 points, 1000 gold, 400 experience. That's... and another recruiter has access to sentry golems. That makes sense, but not what we need. I was hoping you'd get a little bit more, maybe some mana, more experience. Okay, where is the correct exit? Oh, this way. So I did miss something. Another entry to the diary. We spent the past few days at Gons in the attic. Didn't go out much. The city is filled with constant moaning. Who makes this horrid sound? The wounded, the starving, the voided, these flying monstrosities? Finally, Bol went out in search of provisions while everyone else sat waiting in terrified silence. But a couple of hours later, he returned with a heavy basket of food. This cheered us all a little. He also brought a few daggers from the smithy. We had to make grips for them from odd scraps of wood. The city is ruined. We must try to get out, by daylight of course, and very carefully. Chrysanthe and I talked again late in the night. It seemed to fill me with strength. She was near me the whole time. Okay, so you can't go there, can't go there. And that's no, it's a scroll. That's not what we are looking for. Another one. And the following day, we headed as a group for the northern gates. They were sealed with runes and barred from the outside. We could see a hastily constructed mage camp across the bridge. They saw us waving. I know it, but no one approached. Why? Will they simply leave us to die? Are they so afraid they cannot disable the barrier for even a few seconds? We began shouting and drew the attention of some guards, former guards. They were armed and armored like guards, but their faces were black and their bodies covered in a layer of ash, dust, scales. They are not of this world. A flying creature immediately joined them as well. I grabbed Chrysanthe's hand and we ran. What became of the others I do not know. We hid in one of the smithies. I managed a kind of sleep in the morning. The rife with nightmares. There are fresh drifts of ash here, though nothing is burning. Okay. There is our friend Scryer, but I don't want to talk to him yet. Mage Factory times issue 4. Another caravan of 35 wagons arrived at our Mage Factory the day Baron Dupont arrived with his troop. Among other things, we have obtained copper ingots of genuine dwarven workmanship. These will be used to manufacture bronze torsion springs for our renowned furious tarantula trebuchets. The glassblowing workshop has received 150 boxes of high-grade sifted sand from the White Sea. All financially responsible craftsmen are kindly requested to gather in Senior Master Han's living room. Master Han also demands that whoever ordered the delivery of sealed boxes from Floster identifies themselves as soon as possible. Otherwise, the cargo will be sent back, and the culprit, who will be found out soon enough, will be fined the sum of 1 week's salary. Oh, more stone buttons.
Right.
Okay. I expected more fighting today, and instead we got a lot of exploring. Another button. Oh, 2 is enough this time? Okay. Talisman of Wind and Fire. Avialis Ointment, Fairstone. So, what is that? Extra fire damage. Extra fire damage sounds good. We are currently using... yeah, that's probably better considering the build that we are using. Good, more mana. Oof, come on, dude. So many diary entries. Though we hadn't realized at the time, Chrysanthe was wounded. A tentacle had brushed her shoulder. She's very pale. She is unable to do anything but lie still. The spot where she was touched is dark like a bruise. By evening, she was feverish. I have no way to ease her pain. I made a flower from scraps of metal and gave it to her. She looked at me with such tenderness. Why couldn't we have met before or in different place? Why damn Mage Factory? We hid in the smithy for a night and the day. I searched all the nooks and crannies and found a bottle of booze. I thought it might help her sleep or ease the pain, but seeing her again where she lay on the bench, at last I understood. She reached for me, but her eyes were empty, like holes to the void. I had no choice. I think there will be one more entry somewhere that will be unfinished, and it will more or less describe the end of the writer. That would be my guess. Let's take that. Good. Is there anything here? Just the trial. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if I can do it on the first try. If not, then I'll try again next time.
We are in the very heart of evil.
Yes, it all started here. Lissa, the Serpentine Witch, came to my call. The proud beauty who once ruled these parts.
Is that so?
I knew almost all of the heroes of this world, and I witnessed their departure. Now give fight to the Blight in its very heart.
Okay, this sounds like fun. So what are we using? And 250 arcane knowledge is nice, but we need the magic power, I think, more. 125 mana. So this is gonna be a lot about magic. Gargoyles, iron golems can't really do much. And level 3 elementals have what? Inner Flame, that's nice. And the Meteor, that's also nice. And we are up against... Oof, this is nasty. How fast are you? Really fast. This is gonna hurt, and I'm probably gonna need more than one shot at this. It's difficult to plan anything when you don't know what kind of spells you'll have access to. Let's see. I still don't know what spells I have access to, so how am I supposed to plan this fight? Okay, these guys are all the way in the back. I kind of want to get rid of these. Come on, why can't I just grab them? There is no range damage, right? You're... Oh, you are ranged. God damn it. And they are all faster than we are. Actually, no, not all of them, most of them. gargoyles are quite fast. But this is gonna hurt. What is the plan? Try to take out the hollow blades as quickly as possible. Then I have no idea. Ideal would be if they stacked up and we could use the meteors effectively. I'm hoping that most of them will try to move this way and stack up somewhere around here. So far so good. They are doing what I was hoping. Spells. What do we have access to? We have access to Portal. I don't think they would give us access to Portal if we didn't need it. But for now I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with it. We have access to Haste. And may actually start with that. Also, it'd be nice to know if we actually can cast twice. And the Chain Lightning. Do I just Chain Lightning everything to death? Summon 5 rank 3 wind spirits. That sounds good. How many times can we do that? 3 times. But I think we'll just do it once and then just Chain Lightning everything. And probably start with Haste. When the front line dies, we summon the wind spirits, and meanwhile we will just keep Chain Lightning everything. The enemy unit with lightning and deals damage to the next closest unit. It doesn't say anything about enemy unit, so you have to be careful about this. It has 5 targets. I'm so gonna burn half of my army with it. Well, let's start with the Haste. Did it help? Partially. Our fire elementals now go before the warriors, so we might be able to do something to them. And we can cast twice. Hey, that's good. So what would happen if I cast the Chain Lightning now? 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5, but that's fine. The Void Trolls should not be of any consequence. Or ideally it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't think I need the summon yet. So let's see what happens. I've never used this spell, so... okay. Not ideal, but I'll take it. How fast are you? That will hurt. That will hurt even more. Okay, fine, let's do it. Let's just take care of the range damage. Changing my plans a little bit. I think that's 2 down. And now they're not stacking up quite as much. I think I'll save the AoE and just go single target after these guys. Give myself a crit. Come on, crit. Nice. And we have another round. Another crit, please. Thank you. That was nice. Let's try to do that again. Although at this point, I'm not sure I need to do it. What can you do? This is nasty. It's tempting to hit something else. Now I'll just do as much damage as possible. Crit. No crit. That was disappointing. Okay. I guess I go for it with the power strike. That was painful, that counterattack. Crit, come on. Nope. Yeah, that's fine. You can have your taunt. This is gonna hurt as well. Actually, not nearly as bad. Then... 2 more spells. So how do we do this? You can't... Why is this tile shiny? I'm pretty sure they shouldn't be able to get to me. But I'm also not sure that I want to cast the Chain Lightning anymore. Oops. It would go... Actually no, it should go now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much mana do we have? 92. Do we just double Chain Lightning here? Oh, you definitely cast 1. Yep. What are you gonna do? You could go here. You could go here. If they decided to go here, that would suck. I'm still not sure if that's possible. I'll kill one of them if I Chain Lightning again. You know what, let's just do it. And we should get some kills here, even on the tank units. Yeah, 1, 2, 3... And it finished off this stack. How are you doing, guys? That's painful. That's a bit of a waste. Is it time to sacrifice the gargoyles at this point? I think it is. Because that will also pull the trolls back. Nice crit. And I probably can't do meteor here, or can I? I can. Sure. Oh, nice. And the meteor actually is not one-time thing. It has a cooldown. Okay, let's attack these guys, set them on fire. And the crit. That was really nice. This stack is doing so much work. Small heal. Yep, as expected. That's gonna hurt. I hope one of the Soul Eaters is gonna burn. Because I can't kill it directly. I don't want to hit them directly. But they're very low. So hopefully with the burn that will be enough for another one to die. And keep hitting these guys. Yep, we have to attack here. We do that anyway, so that was a wasted taunt. Another taunt, perfect. There we go, the burn worked. Ow, ow, ow. It's still alive. So chain lightning is not that great anymore. I'm pretty sure we do Deadeye now. And now it's time for the summon. Could kill one of them. Or we could just focus on the giants and kill one of them. We have more than enough damage around here. Although this is the only stack that didn't do anything yet this turn. Okay, I'll just focus on the crit. Nice. Whatever, I'll just hit the giants. Ah, I didn't activate the inner flame. I'm an idiot. Oh well. That should be a kill finally. Yeah, they were just way too tanky. There was no way I'd be able to focus them and kill them before the rest of the army would just do too much damage to us. Is there any reason to attack, really? Probably not. Let's just end the turn, and this will waste another attack from their side. Cool. You shouldn't be able to do anything, really. So all of the range damage now goes on the trolls. We still have more spells, but at this point we don't need them. Good. You are dead. We are too slow. Do we have haste? Good. That was actually pretty easy. Damn, we got lucky. And I wonder why is our morale so terrible? Because this was full finesse army. What is this? So we got really lucky with those extra turns. And one of those fire elemental stacks. They did so much damage. Wait, what is this? That's another trial. Huh. Well, let's go back, return the parts, so he can fix the elevator or whatever he needed it for. And we're gonna do the next trial in the next episode, I guess. This guy, right?
I found everything you asked for. What now?
I'll use the lever and chain to repair the drive system. As for the gear, you'll have to install that yourself. Yes, it's best you take care of that bit.
I'm an expert in magic and ancient history. Huge metal mechanisms aren't my cup of fusk.
Oh, it's easy. Just take a look around this workshop. You'll see other gears, similar to this one, but bigger. You just install it there, and the mechanism will come alive. Me? I'll do my part right here. Trust me, you'll manage it.
Okay, where do we have to go?
Right.
I guess we have to talk to one of them before we can go down. What the hell is wrong?
That's it.
There we go. Okay, so we use the elevator next time, but before we end this episode, I want to find the next trial. There he is. Okay, so this is what we started with. Next time, then we take the elevator and enter the mines. Which will hopefully give us enough finesse points to be able to unlock supreme magic once, of course, we finish summoning and secret advantage. Cool. How many points are we missing? 2, 9, and 15. Okay, 24. That's a lot. If I reset these, I would get what? I would get maybe 6 points back, so it's too early. Yeah, we just need probably like 2 more levels, then maybe I'll reset. But well, we are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.